it says it's recording because last time I messed up and it wasn't recording, and Chris had to do her dinosaur fact like 50,000 times.
Yeah.
If we're about to do the dinosaur.
All right. And speaking of dinosaur fact, today's dino fact is over the parasaur. The crest on their head is actually hollow. And it complained like it had complex like tubes and stuff connected to the nasal passage. So whenever it blew air through the tube, it would commit like it would emit like a deep bellow. Um, it was also used to obviously attract mates and for communication. Another fun fact is the adults would grow up to 30 to 33 feet and they had over 1,000 teeth. You think they don't have teeth, but they have 1,000 teeth in their back line to sit there and grind up pine needles to eat it. And then they also have like squirrel cheek pockets to be able to store their food for later.
Oh, dang. Did you say I would like that one? Because is the parasaur the one I always talk about?
Yes.
The one that goes.
It's the one. Yeah, I picked that one specifically for you because you said it made a huh. So I was like, all right, let me pick this out. And then I saw that it had I saw the reason why that you thought that was because the crest itself was like I said, it has tubes and stuff that goes
Yeah.
down to its nasal passage,
Mhm.
allows it to do a deep bellow, essentially like a cow.
Yeah. Okay. No, that's cool. I know that I think we've talked about it in the past on the podcast where it was like there's the other theory that's not as well known that they're like, yeah, they could have made a noise, or that could have also been filled with like oil or gas and they had just actually breathed fire. And I'm like,
Yeah,
Wasn't
no,
that the Parasaurolophus?
yeah. Shortened down to
Oh, that's
parasaur.
different. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's my favorite dinosaur for
Yeah.
that fact.
Parasaurolophus.
Because
Yeah.
But
he might have been a flamethrower guy.
yeah, but a lot of people don't know that they also have teeth because when you see illustrations of them, they have the duck bill,
Yeah.
but they actually have like 1,000 teeth at their back line, just sitting here ready to grind
They're
up
actually
pine needles.
strapped.
They're
Yeah,
like
they're strapped.
they're like penguins. Haven't you looked inside the penguin mouth? That one edit that has all the teeth.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's pretty much
Sea
like
turtles
that.
are just like that.
Yeah, sea turtles are also but it's pretty much like that. They have like like thousands of teeth, just like pretty much ready to grind up pine cones, pine needles, stuff that normal herbivores have trouble breaking down because they're not equipped for it.
Keely's in the background. Hi, Keely.
Keely, say hi.
That's what hobbits is.
You're on camera.
You're on candid
Unless they
camera.
step in front of you.
Yeah, you're on camera. Are you? I don't know.
Ooh.
That's great. So kind of like looking right into the topic type thing. Well, I, I figured it would be a fun topic for today because today was the first time that we've been able to play Pathfinder in months. Which anybody watching this in post or anything, Pathfinder is a type of D&D, just not D&D exactly. Little differences here and there, but close enough. But my question to the group is, the topic is going to be Dungeons and Dragons specifically. And my question into the group
My
is,
time to shine.
do y'all play D&D? And if so, like, are you
Yes.
currently in a campaign?
Technically, yes.
Technically.
That's my answer too. Technically, yes.
Because
Technically, yes, because I am a DM of a campaign that I'll never be able to continue on because everyone's in Arkansas. So
just do it online. There's so many ways to do that.
So my campaigns actually left a bit of a cliffhanger. They're at the peak of their story.
Do I need to edit out that part in case Clay or anyone watches the portion of you talking about what
No,
they were
you're
building
good.
up to? Oh, okay. I took it out. Mostly because she reiterates it really well later on cinematically. So if you're part of her party and you came here to see your big exposure and closure that she wants you to have, you're gonna have to wait.
I feel like if they do watch it, they'd get the closure on what happened to Grell. So.
Yes,
That's what they
views. We can push them to go watch the podcast. Let's go. I like your thinking, Chris. That's how we get the views.
You want to know? Come
Yeah,
here.
yeah, because I'm gonna be real. I don't know how to set up like the online D&D stuff or anything
Yeah.
like that. And I've already lost my momentum on the story itself because it's been
It's
so long.
it's
So
semi easy type thing. I think it was more semi easy for me figuring out how to lead something like through Roll20 because that's what we use for Pathfinder.
yeah,
Just because like I have experience running or being on the player side. So when I switched to being on the the DM side, because I run an actual Dungeons and Dragons for my students in
Yeah.
school like once or twice a month. So I run it through Roll20 so I can put it up on the big screen and I run it off of my computer, but they see everything happening up on the screen type thing and they do their
Oh,
rolls
so
and
you're
everything
so
manually.
you're cool. You're an awesome teacher then.
That's how I teach math. We use Dungeons and Dragons.
That I have never been so jealous in my entire life.
Hey,
So-
you know, you could use Keyforge to teach linguistics as well.
Man, I'm already getting so many squinty eyes for the whole like. So there's witches in this part, and I'm like, shh, it's fine. It's math.
fine.
I freaking the last campaign. I had for those that have seen it, the Saja boys from K-pop Demon Hunter, and
That's great.
I had them
That's
casting.
awesome.
I had them if they failed their saving throw or whatever that I had them do, if they failed it, they were enchanted by them, and I had Soda Pop playing in repeat the entire time until they escaped the encounter. It was pretty
Oh
funny.
my god.
So not gonna lie, I feel like the biggest like heavy hitter with my campaign was the fact of this character Grell was with them the moment that their character's eyes woke up. She was the one that quote unquote saved them at the very beginning.
Oh.
Hmm.
Because
So
the way that
huh.
the way that my campaign started, it was fucking they were tied to a tree and abandoned in the woods because their captors was like, we're gonna go take a piss, and ended up getting mauled by fucking goblins with their little
Fists?
fucking with their little pets, their little stinkers.
So is this essentially like a Nikolai situation where they think this other person is doing stuff, but it's like them doing it?
Yeah,
Nikolai from
essentially.
Blups 1?
Yeah,
One, two.
essentially, like they think that Grell freed them
Tricky
out of the
Vic, or
ropes,
Nick.
and I'm kind of sad that they never got to the big reveal of haha, it was all in your mind, 'twas all fake.
It was a lie. I deceived you.
It was me, Barry.
So they were gonna walk into because they were on a quest to find a monster that was terrorizing their village with terrible nightmares and whatnot. So they were led to they were gonna be led to a cathedral, and whenever they walked in, there would be Grill, and she would sit there and do her dialogue, and then they're like, "What the fuck are you doing here?" And then it's the big reveal that's not Grill, and Grill is fake, and this is a Hydra. This is a false Hydra.
So once I post it, you really should let them know to watch it so they can get their closure.
Yeah, they really should.
That's awesome.
I'm not gonna lie. I've been low key debating on hosting a campaign for the group. I just didn't know how to because I have a couple of like good ideas batched up, and the only people that were willing to play with my campaigns are my brothers.
Either Sam or I can walk you through using Roll20 if you're serious and you would want to.
I would
The only
if,
way we've played for the
if
most part.
Powder
Yeah, ever.
would lead a
We played in
campaign,
person
I
now.
would be down to play D&D again.
If Chris leads a campaign, you have my flashlight.
Ah, yes, very good, very good. Scheduling.
Yeah.
We gotta work on scheduling.
Scheduling.
Yeah. I already have to
can't
schedule
D&D, you
one.
mean- Dungeons and Dragons, you mean schedules and conflicts.
Facts.
All right, I have a second question here. Unless anyone had anything specific to add on to anything there.
Not really. You already know that my character in Pathfinder is a walking war crime, so
My
All right.
my D and
Love
D
that.
experience has been super basic. We didn't
That's
have
David's
a
character in
very
Baldur's Gate.
crazy campaign. It was just kind of like loosely based on the story from a book, I guess,
Mm-hmm.
and pretty basic combats and stuff. Just like, oh, now there are some goblins, go kill them, kind of thing.
Yeah.
So
My
not
only
much to really get into there.
my only other fun one is it's the vampire campaign book thing,
Mm-hmm.
and the we were doing something, and the whole party was like, "Yeah, we're gonna go into the woods." We go into the woods, and there's that deer humanoid demon creature thing with no face. It's
Wendigo.
like all white,
The
and
Wendigo?
it's like, yeah, the Wendigo, and it's like in the middle of the forest, and I'm like, I've got this, guys, and I go to roll to flirt with it, and I hit a 20, and it still killed me.
Damn.
You went up to the Wendigo and he said, "Wendigo away."
Exactly. Like that's the
How
only
about
other
when to
fun one
know?
I have.
Wendigo.
I was like, I rolled a fucking 20 and I still just died.
You were like, "Winda, come here," and he was like, "No, Wendigo."
He said window ho.
A D20 is no match for a D1 when the DM just says no.
Yeah.
All right, jumping into the next question. The next question kind of covers exactly what Noah just said a second ago when he spoke. Do you have a favorite character? If
walking
not,
war crime.
what type of character would you have in a typical D&D campaign? More like not like science, not like sci-fi, just like the fantasy is what I mean. But do you have a favorite character? Chris, your hand is up.
So this was my very first character. My DM was kind of mean, just so you know. I decided to play a tiefling, and he said we could make our own custom spell. So I made my own custom spell. But he said, he said we could choose our own weapon. So I made my own weapon. But to debuff me, uh, whenever I used my spell, I would kind of just go clinically insane and would hear voices, and I had to roll for sanity. And if I rolled a bad roll, bad things would happen. If I rolled like a 15 or higher, I was good.
So as far as I'll get mine out of the way real quick. As far as my favorite character I've ever made, if you direct your attention over to the screen share, R.I.P. Baron.
Hey, Ron.
Hey, Ron. Yeah, no. Baron, I think, was my favorite character. I based him off of, was it Keely, the dwarf from Lord of the Rings?
Yes,
I
I think that
believe
was Keely.
so. Yeah. So I based him off of him, and I just liked how I made him. He was a fighter, if I remember correctly. He wasn't a sneaky
Yeah, I
boy. He
believe
was
so.
more of a I'm gonna get in there and mess you up type dude, which was cool. He was fun. I believe he was the one that I experienced my final destination moment with you, Sam, where I was like, I peek through like carefully through the cloth door, and you're like, as you do that, a sword comes straight through and stabs you in the face, and then you go, oh wait, no, sorry, I read that wrong. You're good, and I'm like, oh, so I'm alive, and I just slowly continue to go like stealthily, but yeah, no, got pretty much a team wipe using Baron, but I thoroughly enjoyed that name. He was my first character that I created for like a D&D-esque type thing. Um, yeah, I really liked him because I made ya boy Baron my persona and my streaming name and everything after that. And it's so handy because Baron is not taken on anything, so I can use it for everything.
I guess to expand on mine, the
Oof.
walking war crime. My favorite character is
I-
probably the one I'm playing in Pathfinder right now, which I'm playing an alchemist based off of the Gravity Falls character McGucket. And yeah, I have way too much fun with that, with all the alchemist fire and stuff.
Well,
That's
I
great.
like this
you're
character so much that
are Are
Yeah,
you
my first character.
still Mig? Or you're Gig
No,
now, aren't you?
He's Gig.
Yeah,
now.
I was
His
Yeah.
son.
I was getting to that. Yeah,
He didn't feel like making a new character.
I mean, this is starting an entire Uckit line because, like, the first character was Mig Uckit. Now I'm his son, Gig Uckit, because somebody in our party had to pet a cat and a wolf, and they ended up killing us all. But yeah, so now
It
I'm
wasn't your
just
dad's cat either. It was like a smoldering fire panther kind of thing, I believe. And then there was a blood wolf.
Oh,
yeah. So yeah, it's just After that, I've basically just started an Uckit line. Next one will be Big Uckit. Because currently they're all
Big Uckit.
gnomes.
And he's a barbarian.
Please make him a giant.
Oh, he's definitely going to be an adopted human into the gnome family.
I think my favorite memory of you with I don't remember if I think it was Mig at the time, Mig Uckit. When you you attempted to jump or like get through like a little stream of water. It was when we almost team wiped. And you were trying to go across a little stream of water, but since you're a gnome, you failed the check and went into the water and went.
Oh, was that when I was running away
Gnome
from the
life is
black
hard.
slime things?
We were all downed.
I need a gnome.
We were all downed, and this dude's like, "All right, I can make it."
You're made out of concrete, buddy. Don't do it.
I have a habit of being the last one alive and then running.
Cause you hide in the back, cause you're a gnome.
Yeah, I can just throw alchemist fires.
Gnome.
But I think that's my favorite memory with your characters is you couldn't cross a freaking stream and you almost killed yourself while the rest of us died to the slimes.
But I did eventually kill the slimes and then come and revive you all.
Yes, you did a full team res, and I do. Even if those are the characters that died regardless later on in life. Still, I love that memory. That memory lives rent free in my head every now and then. I remember just the Sam saying make an athletics check and you failing it. It's just
It doesn't help that I have a -1 to strength.
Oh god.
Yeah. Which is never a problem until it is.
All right. I have a little activity here because we're getting to the area that we're
I have
gonna
a character.
Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry. I thought I heard you mention. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, my current character in Pathfinder is probably my favorite in Ben's campaign. So I'm also a gnome, and I'm an oracle. And as an oracle, you get to choose a forget what it's called. It's like a muse, or it's not a muse. That's a bard, but it's like something you're connected to. And I chose Cosmos, so I've got a space-themed magic caster who's really cool. He floats a couple inches off the ground, and like his hair and his cloaks are all floating around all crazy. And his attacks are like themed out, like he's got a spray of stars attack where he just launches literal tiny stars out of his hands in like a cone to like deal fire damage and dazzle people. And he just got a spell called Interstellar Void, which is like really powerful. It makes the enemy fatigued even if they succeed their saving throw. Like it immediately just fatigues them with no roll or anything, and then you roll for damage, and then you can like sustain it to just roll more damage every turn.
Oh jeez.
That was pretty sick. He's got cool spells. And one of my favorite spells to just sling around is called Blood Vendetta. Anytime you take damage from slashing or piercing, you can just make the enemy start bleeding if they fail their save. You just and the description for it's really funny. I'm seeing if I can pull it up, but it's really cool how they, let's see, spell Blood Vendetta. You curse the target, punishing it for having the audacity to spill your blood. The target takes 2d6 bleed and must attempt a will save. Just stuff like that is really cool.
Nice.
And then just he's a divine caster, so he kind of goes along the same way as a cleric. So he's got like heal spells, he's got darkness and fear, just like all kinds of um, like support abilities. And
Mhm.
he's the main healer in the team, but then also cool space stuff.
That's cool.
Space.
And as he casts his space spells, he gets like his oracular curse advances, so he like floats further away from the earth, and like um, he gets certain disadvantages which go along with his lesson. Like he's got a -1 to strength, and so
Mhm.
it goes even further from that. So like he's enfeebled 1 basically all the time, which decreases his based checks even further. And then he also takes a penalty to grapple when he gets grappled or shoved. So he basically just gets to be grabbed by anything. But then he also like floats on the ground and doesn't trigger traps and stuff, which is really cool. It's
That's
like a
cool.
trade-off, but yeah, he's just like a floaty boy with his head in the clouds, literally.
Okay, but because
Oh, and
he's
he's got a
gnome,
pet owl named Andromeda, which is really cool.
if I was the DM, I'd make him get sick one time, and he gets like a cosmic sickness, and he just like sneezes the cosmos. Would be fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
It's like,
Go
oh,
Nebula.
It's just
cosmos
Oh
strong
is
god.
here.
All right,
This
we
is
have
what
to be
looks like pixie dust.
we have to be really sneaky in this part.
Just the
Look, a
entire
shooting star.
stars.
I have a couple situations.
Wait, I wasn't done.
Now.
Just kidding.
Editor, put him in Guam. uh, I have a couple situations here. This is a 2-part answer. Part 1 is which one of us is most likely to do this.
Did you actually just put him in Guam?
Did I just get guamed? Or
I
did
don't.
someone just get guamed?
Maybe. I actually don't know. I didn't Guam him. I'm reading stuff.
Somebody
Chris
just
is
sent me Guam.
look at Chris. She- she's turning red. Chris, it's not that serious.
Breathe,
Chill.
girl.
Breathe.
My eyes
Breathe
are
in.
watering. Oh my
Breathe
god.
Breathe in.
Oh my god. I guamed him and then brought him back, and the confusion is what got me, bro.
Like, did you just Guam him?
I was confused how I was able to hear him. He's like, "Did I just get Guamed?" I'm like, "Wait, I can hear you.
Oh,
Am I
guys.
also in Guam? Is this Guam?"
Everyone's
Are
in
we
Guam.
podcasting from Guam?
I love how he's like, wait, did I just get guamed? And then you just look so confused. I don't know, did you? And I'm just sitting here like,
Yeah, because I could pull it up, but I have so many things on my screen right now that it would be really
he said,
complicated to do
editor,
it.
put him in Guam. And I was like, editor's hands are full, so Guam him.
Get Guamed. All right, so again, 2-part answer. First part is which one of the people currently around is most likely to do this. Also, then that person who's put into the situation, you have to explain how you're going to get out of it or what you would do. Okay?
Oh god.
I have a pretty good idea
Is
where
this
this
like
first
in a
one's gonna
D&D
go.
context?
D&D context, yes. I have a pretty good idea where this first one's going to go based on my current surrounding crew. So,
Uh-oh.
you're a bard.
No.
You accidentally propose marriage to a queen while trying to flatter her.
I hate it when that happens.
So, who do we think is the bard that accidentally proposes marriage?
Chris.
Sounds like a Chris
I think
thing.
it's going to be Chris. I think it has to be.
Everyone immediately went, me. Why is it
All right, camera.
wrong?
Camera's on you, Chris. In a D&D-esque manner, how are you gonna weasel your way out of this, or are you gonna go along with it?
I lick my fingers and slick my eyebrows back.
You can see all of the gel in her hair.
Yeah.
Glistening.
Yes. I grab her hand and I press a firm, gentle kiss upon her knuckles and look at her and go, "You look awfully lovely today, milady." And then I kind of give her a wink and then I jump out the nearest window and haul ass.
Roll for initiative. Roll for escape.
You rolled very low, so you're gonna slip on a curtain and slap into the wall. Now you have to explain to the queen why you jumped towards the wall.
I'm sorry,
There's a
milady.
spider,
I
there's a
have
spider.
these confusion bouts where I'm not quite right in the head after my last battle. You know, protecting the kingdom and whatnot. You know that mad mage. You know what they do to you.
Paladin, give me a number between 1 and 10. Paladin, or okay, 10. Oh.
Damn, you hate me.
Dang! No, I was giving you a charisma bonus. All right, you rolled a nat 20. So, so the queen is just so enamored by your absolute beauty, and just completely, for some reason, didn't even realize that you attempted to escape, and she is, now I'm gonna say she has a kind of like basically you can ask for whatever you want to a certain point. So there you go. Do what you will.
Okay. I will not escape then. This is a
Oh. I thought you were gonna use this to like find a way to escape. You're just gonna take advantage of this.
Yeah, we're just gonna take advantage of this.
I will take advantage to propose marriage.
I will take advantage of the queen. She just starts.
Oh.
I gently grab her hand and I offer to take her, down a lovely stroll down the garden. Tell her how lovely she looks in that dress. How her
I just see you go. Okay.
Just how her bosom looks quite fine in that dress.
We're all bosom fans here.
Oh, 1 second.
Bosom buddies.
I'm gonna start deducting her charisma bonus for every minute that she's on the phone.
All right.
Right.
I take her down a lovely stroll down to the gardens. All gentlemanly like. I have my arm out, having her, just casually escorting her, giving her lovely, lovely compliments, telling her how stunning she is. Haha, she's so cute, she's so funny. The things that women like. And then I proceed to tell her that I would proceed to ask her if she thought about my proposal in marriage, and what her answer was.
Sapphire, you're the queen.
Panic. Hold on. I reach my hand out to her. Nails glistening.
Yes,
Okay.
we do.
And I say, "Are you going to treat me right, like the maiden I am?"
Of course I would. I wouldn't treat you anything less.
Sapphire, you don't believe her.
Yeah, I know.
She rolled a 1.
Make a deception check.
She rolled a 1.
Oh.
Wow, man.
You get a hint of like the idea that she's just using you. Just a hint.
I rip my hand away and turn in a huff. I feel like you just want me for my body.
No, I would never. You are quite stunning, my lady.
Nah.
But your personality
love
is
the
what I'm after.
Nah.
Nah, my lady.
Nah, my lady.
But the words that have come from your mouth tell the different story. For your eyes look at me with lust.
At my bosom.
My bosoms.
How could I not look at you like that, my lady? You are stunning.
Roll for persuasion. Because she called me pretty. I'm a selfish queen.
Oh,
It's
what was the
another
roll?
nat 1. Oh.
Fucking boo,
James,
bitch,
you're fucking up
boo.
my wrist.
Oh, do we give
My
her?
wrist.
Do we give her a reroll?
Fucking
No,
up my
no.
wrist.
She gets
Fuck
hold
up
on,
my
hold
wrist
on,
game.
wait. They're like, I still do not believe you. You have to prove yourself to me.
Alright, how will I prove myself to you, my lady?
Whip it out.
Hmm. Bonus
Twitch.
action. You must go.
Whip out the dowry.
Ooh.
Sign this
Ooh, you must
prenup.
you must
That's
go
not
and
something you should be oohing about, but okay.
you must go and defeat the villainess. For she's after my place as queen.
Is this villainess your sister?
Maybe.
It's already handled.
What? You killed her sister already?
Did you diddle my sister? Wait, hold on.
No.
I am now even more sus.
How
She
did-
diddled my sister.
She's already handled.
Wait.
She's already handled, my lady. I have all kinds of people. It's
This is like a K-drama scenario type thing. Just she's already dead. What?
Nani? Nani desu
I knew she was after your spot in the throne, so I was already 2 steps ahead of you.
But I had not heard of this, for my father has said nothing.
He has been keeping it under wraps because because he is shamed.
I thought you were
Probably
gonna
not,
say
he
you
is on
killed
your
him as
side.
well.
Wait, wasn't Sapphire the queen?
Yes.
Yes. Doesn't mean my dad can't be alive, damn.
Yeah.
Sure, he's crotchety and old, and his beard smells bad, but he's still over there. It's just
Rolling
like
for your
pans
dad's
to a
life?
man
Okay.
sitting in a corner.
Basically rolling through your dad's
The
life.
king rolled a nat 20. He's still alive. Or
Wait, it would have
just
been
the
so
dad.
funny if you
I don't know.
like pan over to just the dad's bones, like the skeleton over there.
It's a nat 1. He's just a pile of skeleton, like just bones in the corner.
Just a bunch of bones. Dad's right there. He just gave me the title of queen. He's still right there.
He has said nothing about this. I'm really debating when to stop this story because it took such a huge turn.
Shit, crazy.
Like Chris is supposed to trying to like either get out of this or some. I thought you would. I'm gonna stop the story there just because I don't know where else it's gonna go at that point. Chris, you were either
I'm
supposed
taking
to
her- I
go.
was gonna start to believe her and take her to my bedchamber. So
You-
whatever happens after that.
Yeah.
You were supposed to either escape or go along with it. You had an escape route with her sending you to deal with the sister. Why did you turn around and go, she's already dealt with?
Yeah,
Bro,
I
he-
mean,
she
I
went
won
from
her
scratch.
hand, brought some sapphire. You know, he said sapphire. I said, shit, now I gotta have that.
Oh my goodness.
All right, I
She
have
went sniff on my
one.
body. Like tomato.
I have one other one that I think it's just going to be like an open close case as
When
far
did
as
Caleb
answer
join?
2. He's been around
So
for a
far
little
as
bit.
I know.
No.
Out of the party that is currently present, now Caleb's here, so he's a part of it.
So it's gonna be Caleb.
There you go.
Who? Wait till you hear it. Who is
Caleb.
most likely to be running away from various monsters,
Oh, no.
barricade himself into the room to, trap them from chasing him, just to realize he barricaded himself into a dead end and have to leave out the same way he went. He barricaded.
Monsters? You mean women? Oh yeah.
So all in favor of it being Caleb.
I.
All right, Caleb.
Eyes have it.
Caleb, you're in the hot seat. You are the unfortunate soul that was running away from monsters, barricaded a door to keep them away, and then shortly realized it's a dead end. You're going to have to go out the way you barricaded. How are you going to get yourself out of this? Or are you just going to I guess
Did I
live out
just
the rest of your life in there.
barricade?
Misty
Wait,
Step.
isn't it? Bleh, monsters just I don't know. Sorry, Sam started a game. I joined him. What do I do? Well, of course I just go out the window. So you never said I
Go out the
barricaded
window?
everything just the way I went
There's
in.
no
Heads.
window. It's just a
It was
wall,
a dead
bro.
end.
I did say
Oh,
it was
okay.
a
Yeah, he said
dead
the
end.
only
I
way
said
out.
you had to get out the way that it was barricaded. So I won't. I'll take back the
Oh.
offer of the coin flip because I did say that. I did a coin. Excuse me. I did a coin flip. Noah, if you'd like to specify, what monsters are waiting for him on the other side of the door?
Ooh, how big
Lady.
is the hallway?
I'd say a probably about a 5 foot width. Like it's just
Okay,
like a
slime cube.
thinner hallway, kind of typical.
The big slime
Okay.
cube that fills up the entire hallway.
Oh,
Wait, what?
Gelatinous cube.
It's a gelatinous cube.
My man picked the one thing he can't swim out of.
He's got to eat through it, bro.
It's gonna slowly just start phasing through his barricade, just absorbing it.
What tool did I use to like bar up the door or whatever? Or the
Oh, what'd you use to barricade with?
Yeah.
I'll let you decide that. Since he decided the
Okay.
monster and he made it a little bit impossible, I'll let you choose.
Just another.
Okay.
Also,
Well,
I'll let you decide what type of closet did you barricade yourself into. It could be an
Okay.
armory. It could be whatever you want it to be. Since
Ooh,
we put you in basically an impossible situation, so let's see what you come up with.
let's say freaking a janitor's closet because it's super common, and also
Okay.
chemicals. I find
Okay.
a bunch of chemicals.
Baking soda.
Yeah, like baking soda, bleach, and I kind of just throw them into a bucket and throw it at the gelatinous blob, and hope it dissolves it.
A baking soda gelatinous cube volcano?
Yeah. Well, I don't exactly have any other
Sapphire.
choices.
It's a neutralized volcano.
Sapphire, give me a number between 1 and 10. I don't think she was. Is she still here? I can't see.
I don't think
Sapphire.
so.
Poofed.
Sapphire's here in voice chat. I don't know if he's actually here in person.
Gotcha. Chris, give me a number between 1 and 10.
8.
Okay. So, you failed an athletics check. You're kind of like chucking this bucket. Most of it makes it into the cube, and you could tell it slows it down or like damages a good chunk of it, but it's still coming for you.
Okay. There's really not a whole lot I can do.
I mean, I didn't choose gelatinous cube. That was Noah.
I mean, he's still the one that chose a janitor's closet.
What am I going to choose? A balcony so I can just jump off? No, that
Could have
ruins the
chosen an
scenario.
armory.
Could have chosen
Or
an
a
armory.
mage's closet.
Oh.
I was gonna say he's in like an actual storm shelter,
Oh,
and
now
it's
she's
just
back.
a metal door.
I look for like a janitor's bucket and just start scooping away at the gelatinous blob, trying to tear it apart. Get it behind me, and then attempt to tunnel through the gelatinous cube.
He rolled a nat 20. Okay.
The tunnel has begun.
The tunnel has begun.
Diggy, diggy, hole.
Bro's going, dig a tunnel, dig a tunnel, dig a tunnel, dig a big tunnel. Just like going through the gelatinous cube.
Digging a hole.
Alright, I'll let him succeed. I'll let him escape. I loved the net 20 to end that. I do have others, but I'll save it for another time in case we want to use it for a future thing. I think this might be a good place to end this recording. I think this would be good. For those that watch this in post, here are Chris and my socials. Also, I'll throw Nathan's up there too. Dink. He's not here right now, but you could find Nathan over there too. They're up on the screen. Chris, hit us with an outro.
Thank you, everybody, for joining us on this beautiful, beautiful podcast. If you enjoyed it, continue watching. If you didn't, you do you, bud. Until the next video, doobie doobie dooba doobie doobie dooba.
Or not.
Harry.